this guy.
All right, that's for another part of the show, okay?
What
Save
the
it.
fuck did I
What
just
happened?
see?
I'm sorry. Damn, I was waiting for this to happen on camera, and now it's actually... You better get us live quick.
We're streaming.
Oh, okay, we are streaming. We're live. Okay, that, I am so sorry
What
if you
did I
guys...
just witness?
Are we able to put that in the Discord right away? Like, how do I go ahead and just hit the...
I'll put it in
Share.
the Discord.
Okay, so there we go. Welcome everyone to the One Piece Keepers for video purposes later on to watch. My name's Nicole. I'm the narrator. My life, my dreams, my story in the One Piece world. Here with Almond Pistachio.
Hello.
And
Get in the
behind
Discord.
Scenes, Devin Merchant from Ghost on the Aux. Guys, follow these two everywhere on social media. Me as well under I Am the Narrator. And we have a great show planned for you today. It's going to be a quick podcast. I say quick, but you know I yap about it. I'm in current time in the anime. It's amazing. Also, Amon.
Yes.
I was on a treasure hunt today, which was so much fun and such
She
a
was on a
joy.
treasure
It brought
hunt.
me so
That's
much
true.
happiness. I can't
She
wait to
showed me.
share that with all of you guys. And there was a surprise that happened just before we actually went live, or right when we went live. You said, "What in the world is this? What happened?" And it was traumatic because it's Brooke. It's
It
a
is
starter deck 14
very
card.
traumatic.
Do you want to show this on the screen? Well, here it
As
is,
you're
guys.
showing it, you didn't. It looks like someone beat the shit out of this Brook card, stomped him. They're like, I'm sick of this Brook card. It doesn't work in my deck. I guess. I don't know.
It's sad, right?
They
It's very sad.
destroyed him.
The whole back is fucked up too. Damn.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
So this, my friends, is what happens, Nakama, that this is what happens when kids are given Pokemon cards or One Piece cards or any kind of cards that they either
That makes
leave
sense.
laying around or out in the trash or in the rain, or they're a friend or a sibling or a brother or somebody will take the card and throw it around on purpose. Who knows what happens with kids, or a mom could have been cleaning a kid's bedroom, or grandma, or anybody who's raising a little one out there, or even an adult that was like, you know what, this is nothing. I'm just going to throw it out, nothing to see here at all. And I thought it was sad when I saw it, and I was like, aw.
Where'd you find it?
Starter Deck 14, well, that is a place that cannot be named. So it was not anywhere near me, I can tell you that, but it was near me when I actually found it. And I do think that I'm going to hold on to it as a piece that we can continue to talk about, because that's kind of the thing about this, is that treasure can sometimes be, a card like this, all shiny and brand new, can go through something and be battered and barred with, sin and all kinds of stuff happening to it. We don't know where it's been. We don't know what it's been through. But it's still treasure to me. It's still treasure to us. I wanted to talk about it because, again, the more cards that go like this out into the world and don't come back does make the other ones more valuable. But I really think that the true treasure is, keeping them, reading them, playing with them, collecting them, and cherishing them, in the One Piece world. So I wanted to share that with everybody. So, Amon, that is where this came from.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Sorry if I seem
It's a sad Brook card. So if you're tuning in just now, or I don't know who's joined us just yet, but that's the
I'm just
first
making
part
the
of our
link
show is, guys,
for Discord.
hold on to your One Piece cards. These are treasure. Starter Deck 14 Brook might have been a really valuable, really great card to play in the One Piece world in black decks. And it's also a cherished character. So anyway, there you go, guys. One Piece, one love, One Piece. We're going to continue to collect them and grow with them. On our last stream, we opened a box of OP-04, and I have some OP-04 rares around here. And I also was on a treasure hunt today looking for things on the Whatnot, for the Whatnot people, our customers, our fam, our friends, our One Piece Nakama, right? Nakama means friends and treasured ones that go on adventures with you, that are like extended families and members of your crew and people that want to be with you and hang out with you and, go on these adventures with you. So I love that word is actually Japanese and is out there for most people who refer to that. So I have a Whatnot stream. We have a Whatnot stream. We are on a great adventure with so many people that are following us. And I have a list of them, and we've been going for almost a year. June is when we opened our Whatnot spot, and then we started in August, went through October, and then took a break in November and restarted again to continue down that journey in December. We did, I think, somewhere around that time, around Christmas or the holiday time, we wound up doing a customer appreciation show for those first 6 months. And I
No,
gave
we
out a
didn't do
lot of
that.
wonderful things, and it was a
Nope.
really cool show.
Nah,
No, I didn't
never
do
happened.
that? What do you mean?
What happened instead was we gave a customer unappreciation, and we showed our customers just how much we don't appreciate them by sending them our most valuable pieces of garbage.
So basically, we roasted them a little bit on the show, too. We were roasting our customers. I remember that day. We did the roast on all of our Whatnot customers and TikTok peeps and fans that were following us. And yeah, we did. We did send them some garbage One Piece stuff. Do you remember that,
Send them
Devin?
some hate.
Yeah, we were sending them
We
hate.
did that on our customer appreciation show. Ah, man, on a customer unappreciation show.
I don't remember if that was that day.
That
or
was
not.
the time we didn't appreciate you at all. Never. I appreciate everyone, everybody that has been a part of this journey with me. So, as a reward and as a bonus, and because I just love doing it and it brings me great joy and happiness, I went on a treasure hunt today. And as I was walking along on my treasure hunt on the treasure coast with so much treasure washing up on the beach and onto shore and onto ships, and everywhere I was turning, there was treasure, treasure, treasure. 2 years ago, when I went looking for One Piece treasure, it was almost nowhere to be found. One piece here, one piece there, one piece there. I said that because there was only like 3 places, boom, 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 that had a little bit of treasure. Today, I went out into the world and I was like, treasure! And then I was like, do you have any One Piece? And they were like, and I was like, treasure! And then I went one other place and it was like, treasure! And that happened like 10 to 11 to 12 times in a row, dozens of
Whoa.
times, all in one day. It was a treasureful, awesome day. It was the best day ever. And I picked up treasure for the One Piece Keepers Appreciation Show. And I was walking along. My phone went off. And I was like, what's that? I dropped it on the ground. And as I went down to pick it up to see who it was, I saw there was a box of OP-11 English literally on the ground. And I was like,
oh, wait. When did that get here?
that's what I saw.
What the flip-flop?
I know,
OP-11
right,
on
guys?
the ground.
A box of it on the
Guys,
ground.
if
See
you
you.
find OP-11 on the ground and you don't pick it up, you're a clown.
It was right there on the floor. I was like, oh, I can't believe my lucky day. The place I went to look for One Piece stuff had multiple things of One Piece everywhere. One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, merch, cards, this, that, everything. And then there was this box. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love my fam so much, my Nakama. So let's do a One Piece party packs with that and show everybody some more love with that coming out the gate. And it is a
like
fist of divine
that.
speed. So we're going to hurry
Fist
up and
of
get that
divine
speedily off the
speed.
camera for a second.
Ooh.
Because that was just a tease.
That was just a tease, guys.
Yeah.
You know what that
It's
means.
back in my lap for a little while. Whoops. One Piece 11. One Piece OP-11. How did we get here? A fist of divine speed with Katakuri and Monkey D. Luffy on the front of that. Do you want to just comment on the artistry and the art of that? Because you saw a pack even,
Well,
too.
guys, this is the artistry and the art of this pack. If you look at this box, here, I'll put it right there so you can see it a little better. We got Katakuri going against Snake Man Luffy. That fight was epic, as it did go on for almost half a day. So that's just how insane the two of them were in going at each other. And, you know, they had to go that hard, because if they didn't, Luffy wouldn't have been able to get to the next level, I think. I think that was just one step and where he needed to go before he ran into Kaido. And that was just another step, you know, and he's up there in his 5th gear doing big dog stuff now.
Yep.
Which
Absolutely.
I also, I just want to point out that he has the clouds behind him, like when he's in 5th gear.
Ooh, clouds.
I don't remember the proper term for it. Do you know the term for the,
Gear 5?
well, like, yeah, the gear 5 clouds?
Yeah, it's
But-
his Nika, it's his light, it's his, you know, his powers coming out, his pure imagination coming out in pure imagination, which would be white. I think that's just his halo of white,
Clouds?
yeah,
kinda?
clouds around him. And like I said, it's
I like how it appears on other forms too, though.
it's heavenly.
But so what made me wonder is Lucci appeared with like the same thing, except his is dark.
Huh. I don't know.
So,
I don't know, but I've got it. We've got it. Are you excited to know what's inside of here?
of course, I'm excited to know what's inside of there.
You want to rip it open right now and be like, "Rah!"
I do, but we know we have people on our crew
We
wanting
do.
to see some of that stuff.
We do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of put it right there for a second. Is that okay, Dev, if I just put it off to the side just a little bit right there? I know that takes up a little bit of space on the board, but I figured we've talked about it for a second. Let's put it there for people who are coming in. I
Put
know
it there
it's kind
for
of
the
in
people
Juan's
coming in.
face, though.
Nah, it's in my back.
I
Turn
didn't
it.
want to, yeah, I didn't want to
That's
do
okay.
that.
Turn it upright, straight.
Let's put
No,
it
I-
like this for the people. Got you.
Whoa.
Spin it.
Spin it like, or we could put it on top of here.
Well, I was just gonna put it back.
Oh.
So they could see it still. But I was gonna put it
Ooh.
up in like the corner.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
Yeah.
Yay! OP-11 in
Perfect.
English here at the One
Just in
Piece
the
Keepers. For One Piece Keepers fam, I'm so excited about that. So I wanted to also just talk about being in current time as well in the anime. Are you in current time with me? It is like the last
Yes,
episode.
I saw Sunday's episode. Oh my gosh, man. The tears.
Sham's in the
tears.
room.
Hey, Sham,
Sham,
I noticed
hey,
about what in front of you, baby.
One Piece.
Their auras. It might be their auras, you know?
She'll be here with us soon. And I've got some snacks for you. And I've got a little
She got
gift off to the
snacks for
side.
you.
I've got snacks for you and a little gift off to the side. Yes. And that's just the thing is that today was all about giving and gifts. And that's totally, I think, what I love the most about One Piece. But watching the last episode, so this is definitely a spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear about this or you don't want to tune in right now, don't. I believe that it's a crazy, crazy thing, and I know we've talked a little bit about it, and Kuma's
Get outta here,
backstory is
Sham.
like, tears all over the
Can't
place.
see this.
Well,
Turn the volume down.
I think that Oda writing basically the Hunger Games into One Piece is pretty crazy, but
They
not
added spoilers to the title.
but not at all in a way unexpected, because we all knew that when I think if anybody saw that or or read that story. Actually, I read the story first. I read the books and then saw the movie. So I was obviously horrified at that point in time too. But there was no crazy backstory that took that many years to come to fruition. So it was double the shock and double the tears. You know what I mean? Because I was just blown away. And it definitely is something to get into, definitely something to watch. 1,100 and however many billions of episodes that have gone by right now doesn't do this. It doesn't
They're
even,
doing
I know it sounds crazy, but it's worth every single solitary moment.
People have been doing the Kuma dance. Dads have been doing the Kuma dance just like on TikTok and stuff.
Dads
Yeah.
specifically.
Typically dads, yeah, because Kuma's a dad and he was doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, definitely
Before-
emotional.
Before that, Kuma's dad was doing it. So
So-
it's like a dad kind of
Yeah.
thing so far.
The Buccaneer legendary moment. Definitely some
love
powerful
you,
stuff
Sam.
going on. We love you, girl, and we miss you.
We do, but she'll be here soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be kidnapping her from her plane. I'm gonna go just cause
Not
style.
not even waiting for it to land.
Nah,
You're gonna
just-
hijack the plane.
Yeah, but like just cause. You know how he just like jumps on top
Yeah.
of the planes,
Grapples on.
grapples on, just kicks his way in through the window somehow, and takes it over. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Just for you. But Kuma backstory,
Yeah.
Garp
Yeah.
showing up
Rock
just
Pirates.
because. Yeah, the Rock Pirates. Garp showing up just because he said Goldie Roger.
Yeah. Epic
it's
moment.
Roger.
I'm on my way.
What?
Yeah, because
Why
before
did you
that,
say
he was
that?
like, whatever.
Like Whitebeard? I don't care about
It was like, got me on my way.
Whitebeard, Kaido, Big
Showed
Mom,
up.
they're all there. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Gloriosa?
Gloriosa.
What the hell? There was a few times that I actually,
Stussy.
heard people exclaim, Gloriosa? We know the old lady.
Gloriosa.
We know the old lady. Seeing them all young again was definitely a surprise and a reveal for a lot of fans, and I think
How
it was
different
awesome.
some of them looked when they were
Oh
young.
my God, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It was awesome.
And when they were alive, some of them, like Captain John.
Yeah, Captain John.
Last time we saw him, he was in Thriller Bark.
Yep.
He wasn't looking too great.
No, he was not. He was in Michael Jackson Land and Thriller.
This is
Yeah, it was a Thriller Park. It was a Thriller Park experience for sure. Definitely. But it has been a treasure to watch it. It has been a treasure to play the game. A lot of people are very excited for OP-11 and OP-12 now coming right up behind it in Japanese, and people are already playing the game on the sim with the cards.
Yeah,
you.
I found out that I need another card from OP-11.
What's the card?
I don't remember what it's called, but it's an event. It's a one-cost yellow event.
A
card.
one-cost yellow. Is it a common or an uncommon card?
I don't think it's uncommon. It looks like it's the one where Luffy's punching Doflamingo
Oh,
in
all
the
right.
stomach.
Huh.
from
All right, well,
OP-11.
no, I've got a Mama Mash. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a really good purple card that people need right now.
That's
or
probably
that's
a
out
card
there.
that you need for the new leader, Katakuri.
Yeah, for sure.
What's it say?
Let's see.
Says, choose a cost and reveal one card from the top of your opponent's deck. Yeah, definitely. Because Katakuri's whole thing is looking at your deck and he gets the power. So he'll look at what the top of your deck is when he swings, and then he'd do this to guess the, like, because if you guess the cost right of the card, it does the effect, but you
Oh.
have to guess the cost right.
All right, so you got to do that math right. Then, boom, KO up 20 of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 8 or less. And that's going to be great because there's going to be a lot bigger costs and a lot bigger powered cards coming down the pike. That's a given. And I know that there's been a lot of talk about Monkey D. Luffy being the next leader that's really going to be one people are going to go for. It's got a lot of power.
We should make
Blue purple for sure.
we should
purple.
make a One Piece of Me branded One Piece TCG calculator.
I saw a lot of treasure today. I want to go back and grab some other treasure that I saw. But again, finding this treasure actually inspired me to grab some additional treasure. And I was out there finding treasure for the One Piece keepers. So I hope you guys are all watching and following the YouTube channel, because tonight, in between our streams, I'm going to be putting your boxes together, your customer appreciation boxes. And I'm also going to be doing the next Whatnot put together party packs here for you guys. I'm going to let Almond and everybody come in, and once people start coming in and having conversation and talking and everything, I'm basically just going to be standing up. You guys are going to lead some of the conversation for a little bit, and I'm going to be putting some of the party packs together. It's a cool experience for me. I love doing it. It's kind of on the flex. It's going to have the 24 packs of the Fist of Divine.
It's a flex.
Yeah, it's a Fist of Divine speed, and I get to like show off how I do this for you. I incorporate other packs from different sets from 09 to
Fun fact.
06.
Fun
And
fact,
super rares.
I elbowed that box when I got in the car because I didn't know it was there.
Yeah, so it has extra love on it.
Some Devon elbow in
Yeah,
it.
so I've got
They
some
got
OP-10.
the Devon elbow special.
I've got some Bandai Union Arena cards that I throw in there for you guys. I've got Avenger Upper Deck cards because I love Marvel too. I love all shiny cards. But there's some 09. That's going into the party packs tonight with the box. This is how I do it. I kind of just grab a bunch of things from all over sporadically. I put them in party packs. I make sure that everybody gets a little one piece of this, one piece of that. So this is like part of a joy that I get to do, is kind of sort through these party packs and put them together. I've got 24, like I said, I know for sure of this. So, everybody's going home with OP. 24 people are definitely going home in my calculations.
24 people are definitely
24
going
people
home.
are definitely going home with 24 packs.
If 24
in
people
there.
at least don't make it home alive today, the whole world is fucked.
If you don't do it in a divine speed. And also,
We're
I've
doing
got a little stack
Squid
off
Game
to the
One Piece
side.
edition.
I've got a little stack off to the side. I'm not going to show them all off right now, but
Ooh, that's a nice one.
the alt art
Look at that
Dom
shit.
card. It's
We
the
got
Monkey D.
the
Luffy.
alt
They
art
believe in
Dom
me.
card.
Sanji card. I love this alt art. It's so cool. Katakuri's there in the background. I love it. It's going to be a really popular
background,
Dawn, and
where?
people are going to want 10 of them to play their
Oh, there
their
it is. I
big
see it.
decks. Ah, There
from
you
the
go.
camera.
And so that's just one of the alt arts that have come out of the boxes. Now I'm just going to pull something else randomly. I'm not showing it all off, but some of it, because the super rares, like this one for the red decks, is in there. And I'm going to be leaving this little stack up. And so what I'm going to be doing with the super rares that I have here in these alt art Dawn cards is I'm going to be putting them inside of the party packs, where you're not getting maybe something from the pack or you're getting a pack, but you are going to be getting something from OP-11 tonight. I'm going to make sure of it, whether it's a couple of extra common cards that you might need into your deck, whether it's a couple of alt art Dawn cards to get you started with OP-11 and English out of the ground. This is what I love to do.
Guys,
Oh my gosh, so excited for all of us. Oh my gosh.
We got some magic, guys. Get in on the
Yeah.
facts.
And because we went from
Get
running like,
in.
Who is this
I
guy?
know, who is this guy? What was that? Were you practicing or
This
what's
Wheel
happening?
Goblin resurrected.
This is what, Goblin?
Wheel Goblin resurrected.
Of course.
Is
He had
it
to
a
come
new?
back eventually.
Is it our new OP-11 goblin? Is this his
Oh yeah, his new skin.
new skin?
for the new season.
Yeah, for the new season, exactly.
New skin drop for the new season of One Piece. We
Yeah.
got
Or like-
OP-11.
New anime, new season,
Get
so
in,
it's new
guys.
outfits,
Yeah.
new intro.
Guys, get in. Get in. Or I'll eat your skin.
Or I'll eat your skin. Get it, or I'll eat your skin. There you go. He's gone from new kneecaps to the skin, so I like
It's the
it.
skin goblin,
Yeah.
guys. Kneecap goblins out of season.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Boys
the
and
skin is good 'cause
girls,
we can have a lot of fun with that.
welcome in the Skin Goblin.
I will come there and I will skin you and I will fry it up into triangle pieces in my
You will
fry
fry it up
daddy,
into-
and
in
I
my
will
fry
sprinkle
daddy? What the hell's a fry daddy?
powdered sugar over it. I don't know.
Why triangles exactly?
I don't know.
All right, you know I like
I don't
triangles.
know why, but that was what I picked.
triangles,
That's what
so-
came to
They've
my
got
mind
a
first.
point.
Divine speed.
Budding. Guys, we got jokes here. If you don't like jokes, then get out of here.
I don't think anybody's in here with us yet.
We got
Sham
Sham
is
in
here.
here.
Oh, Sham's in here with us. It's
Sham's
just us.
chilling with
and Sham.
us and Sham. We got Zeus Leopard is in here.
Hey, Zeus Leopard.
How you been?
Little frog.
Question for the two of you to kickstart some conversation.
Sure. The One Piece
Of
is real.
all the card shops that you have been to, what's like the it factor about a shop that makes you like it a lot and want to come back?
Oh, I think the very natural feeling of camaraderie and paying attention to you and introducing you properly to something you're trying to look at or learn or get into. So that's like the first introduction for me. Hi, hey, how you doing? It's very welcoming. Hey, I'm looking to get into this. Do you guys know how to do it? They're like, sure, come here. I'll help you. That could take up to an hour. That could take an hour and a half. That could take even longer. So it's nice to know that there's people out there that actually will spend that time with you.
This is true. And that's why people like Publix. And that's what they get you to do when you're working at Publix. Make sure you take
Another
the time.
cult.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I've heard.
It is a cult. They at Publix they make you they get you in the mindset of talking to the customers, even if the customer wants you to literally just sit there and have a whole conversation with them. You're supposed to prioritize that conversation, kinda. Originally, anyways, but in more modern Publix, they've actually changed it, so it's not that way anymore.
Huh.
As far as I've heard.
Because I bet you there'd be some like lonely old ladies or whatever that are like trying to hold them for an hour, take them away from their job and stuff.
I mean, it can happen. I mean, you kind of politely have to get along eventually, but like
Scoot
as long
along
as they're
now, little one.
as
Literally
long
on your
as they're
scooter.
having you
Scoot
do
along.
work, it's basically fine,
Oh,
and
my
they're not
goodness.
being weird.
Yeah.
I think
So
that's
card shops.
yeah. So that's
Card shops.
Yeah, and that's similar because they have cards there. They have gift cards.
Card shops doing that same behavior where they take the time to build that same
Community relationship.
familiarity with you and
Yeah.
customer service repertoire.
Yeah.
It shows that you want to keep coming there. You want to have that conversation with them.
Yeah, for sure. That's why people come back to hang out with us.
Yep, because we have those conversations. We
We
take
do.
it to the deep end. Like that time we talked about Zeus Leopard about his dad eating his own sister. I don't know.
Hey, listen, do you still
I
need
don't know. I was
that?
trying to go
What was
somewhere.
any of that sentence?
I don't know.
Zeus Leopard. This one's for you.
But I'm going to bring that
Zeus
right back around
Leopard.
because I'm going to say, do you need Zeus, the new OP-11 card Zeus still for you guys?
I do still need the Zeus. I need 3 Zeuses.
Okay.
Sham, did you
Well,
follow
the first
any
Zeus
of what he
has
just said?
been allocated. I'm going to allocate the very first Zeus to Joseph.
Oh!
I know. And there's a
Okay.
couple of other cards that he said dibs on too.
Okay.
So I have to. But that's okay because there's always fun stuff for you guys as well. You know, I take care of my Zora, my Sanji, and my crewmates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a Sanji.
You were Sanji, but now you're Nell.
What
I'm
did you
both.
send me earlier about Gaimon?
Oh, he's he was like, it was a list of the most popular One Piece characters rated from 1 to 100.
And
And
Gaimon's up there?
Gaimon was on like 50 or 60.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. Like,
He's up there.
He's a lot higher than I expected. He's up there for real.
All right, so Gaimon is one of those characters
Sanji
that
was
just
number
keeps
4.
coming back. Wow.
Luffy was number 1. Zoro 2. Nami 3.
Wow.
Nico Robin
No
was
surprise
like,
there.
I think,
6 or 7? Because that seems about
yeah,
right.
I think like 6, 7. And then Boa Hancock
Where's
was
Luffy on
right
this
behind
list?
her. Number 1.
Okay.
Zoro's number 2.
Yeah.
Usopp tragically was like, I think he was like 11 or something, maybe. He wasn't even in
Rip.
the top 10.
Where's Jinbei?
Jinbei was also pretty low. He was
Yikes.
higher than Usopp, but actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we
I
take
gotta look at
those.
this.
W.
I'll look at the list.
How come I can't pull the
Number
live up on my
1
phone to see the
was
YouTube
Monkey
channel?
D.
Do you want to take a look at
I
that
have
and
the
get
list.
me up
I can look
and
at
running?
it.
Navigator, navigate me into the land of what you guys are seeing so that I can see it as peeps pop in.
This is the list. I'm pulling it up. If this
So anyway, I've got
internet would continue
I've
to
got these
exist.
party packs here. So these party packs are special. Because like I said.
Pack those party packs. That's Zeus.
So this is the Zeus that Amon needs, you guys.
I need
Listen, One
3s.
Piece keepers and One Piece million fans that are out there, One Piece anime, OP-11 English card Zeus is really, really going to be popular in OP-11 for yellow. That is a really beautiful rare card.
It won't
Zeus with his hearts and his eyes. We love this one. Hey, guys. Hee hee. All right, there you go. I can see everybody now. Yay. All right, except it looks like I'm delayed. That's okay.
All right.
Stream delay.
That's okay.
Jinbei was 18. Usopp is 15. Law was 5. Ace is 9. Sabo 10. Robin 6. Boa 7. Carrot 8.
Well, Ace and Sabo at least are on the back end at 9 and 10.
Gaimon was
Carrot
60.
and Boa are on there.
60?
Yeah.
Trafalgar Law.
Take it.
Right
That
behind
means
Sanji, too. So
Gaimon
much love for
comes
Trafalgar Law.
above Fucking Senor Pink.
Shh. Senor Pink,
He
what are you
comes
talking
above
about?
Emporio Ivankov.
Look at Caribou.
He comes above
OP-11 English, guys.
Pedro and Dragon.
Gaimon's just that guy.
He comes
Gaimon's
above
just
Zeph.
that guy.
Mon.
Mon. He's your guy. And there's the Dawn card again.
That's crazy.
The epic Monkey D. Luffy and Sanji Dawn card. Just going to show you guys little bits and dribbles of things that I do with party packs, especially since I want to put one piece of everything in there for the party packs. So let's say a party pack does not have a pack of OP-11 in it. But I
Robin
want to
is
put
that girl.
OP-11 into your life. But instead, you picked a number that maybe has a pack of Union Arena in it. It's a good pack. It's Sword
Union
Art
Arena in it.
Online. That's cool. So I just put that into one of these little team bags. Dee-doo. Dee-doo. Team bag. And then I'll throw one piece of a One Piece. So you're getting Bandai. You're getting a little piece of this, a little piece of that. I might even throw in a Diamante from OP-04 Hollow, in case you're running green and you need that in your life or in your deck.
If you need Diamante because you're running green, then come over here because we got it right there.
And then I might throw
And
in
some
this
other
really
stuff.
cool Kabog card, which is awesome. Land of
That's
Wano.
also green.
Yeah, look at the back of that. So sparkly. I love these. Eee. So I might throw that into your party pack too. So even though you may not have gotten a pack of OP-11, that's something that goes into the party packs. And I wanted, if you guys are watching this and rewatching this or coming across this video, to see how we make these party packs. And that's the fun about it, is that you get to pick, you know, whatever number you want, and whatever you're going to get behind there is truly treasure. Kind of fun. Huh?
I just noticed the
Look, pack
green,
number 1.
the Sprite can, the visible.
Pack number 1.
I have a question. This might be more for Almond,
Yeah.
Do it.
or for the chat. Why do you think anime has this obsession with having like little cutesy creatures as like side characters in like human worlds? Like so many anime do that.
Because people love it.
Animals were
Yeah.
always our
Love
friends, even from the
they-
beginning of time, right? And we always have a friendship or relationship with the critters that were around us.
I'm not criticizing it. I'm just questioning. It's a pattern. It's a thing in a lot of like action, like shonen anime and stuff. I guess Naruto's the one I can think of that doesn't do that right
Yeah.
now, but a lot of them have stuff like that.
I mean, in Japan, that's just like they love small little
Little guys.
Yeah,
especially if those little guys are like a little animal thing that's cute,
yeah,
or if that thing's a big fluffy animal thing like My Neighbor
Sure.
Totoro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
yeah.
People, they just love that
People
shit
love
up.
that. Loved
People
that
love it.
movie. My Neighbor Totoro. Totoro.
It's like, oh, let's make the cutest little guy ever and give him the most darkest backstory in the history of man.
yeah.
His wife and children were slaughtered in the droid massacre.
His wife and children were made slaves, and his wife was lucky to die.
Isn't
And this
it
is
crazy?
him. And it's a little bunny
And
guy
that's
with big
Kuma's
eyes.
backstory.
Guys, another OP-11 Helmeppo. Super rare. Isn't that pretty? Come on, super rare OP-11 Helmeppo.
That Helmeppo is gonna run hard in the Kobe.
Black.
Look at that Kobe in the background. What? Look at him.
Yee,
He
so
looks
cute.
so
He looks almost.
goofy.
He almost looks like
a
he's.
Minecraft guy.
I was gonna say that. He almost like Minecraft. Yeah.
His head looks like a
Absolutely.
block
He
in
looks
the
like Steve,
background.
yeah.
I
Helmeppo
wanna
has
see.
like a fully
And
formed.
I mean, gorgeous. The color is sparkling on
Put
him
it
too.
back
He's got the
underneath the
whip
camera.
and
I wanna see it.
everything. Look at that.
Helmeppo looks like so badass.
Right.
You look at Kobe, his
Look at
head
Kobe
looks like
there.
fucking Steve from Minecraft.
I can't quite see it.
He's right here.
You probably can't see it on the camera well enough, but if you guys get the card, you'll know what we mean.
There
Pull
he
it
is.
up and you'll see.
Little Kobe.
Oh, I can kind of see it now.
Yeah, it's just like a block. Helmeppo's just like sitting there looking like a Chad.
I know, right? So gorgeous. Sparkle and shine everywhere.
There he is in the background. There's Kobe.
Yay! Kobe gets a
Right on
leader.
time.
Right on time.
Kobe gets a leader. He gets
When's
black. He gets
Brooke
Helmeppo in
Getting a
there.
leader.
When is Brooke getting a leader? When's Brooke getting a manga?
I feel like Brooke should have a black leader.
And black manga?
Probably.
All right.
Probably get another Brooke card or maybe a Brooke and Laboo card.
Ooh.
That's manga.
Okay, that could be something. Here's another little thing I like to do, which is fun. These Atlas of God cartoon packs. And then, again, there's Helmeppos going right in there, the super rare
Damn,
Helmeppo.
guys, you just got that Helmeppo coming
It's
to you.
automatically, and
You
then I'm
get
just going
that.
to throw down something else like the
automatic
Sanji
super rare.
card, like the
That
Sanji
Sanji
Kabog.
card. You getting another
Yeah, so
Sanji?
you're getting that in there too.
Wow.
Yeah.
And another Sanji, because you're probably gonna get a
Another one.
Sanji somewhere.
And there's a bad manners kick course. We
Oh,
know
that's
that's like
a-
a $3
That's
card.
a $3 card.
right?
That's good for play. If you need
Yeah, so
$3,
that's a party pack.
If you're running a red leader, if you decide you want to run a red leader, you're probably gonna need that card. That's just like in every
That's a
red
party and that's a
almost.
pack.
It's kind of what you want.
Yeah.
All right, it's a zero cost event. Trash something plus 3K counter. Bada bing, bada boom. It's
Bada
a
bing,
good
bada
trade. You
boom.
need that.
Yee. Thanks,
Honestly,
guys.
it should have an altered event. I think.
It should. It's a beautiful, beautiful card.
Just because it's playable, so playable, I
Yeah.
feel like it should have an alt art.
Yep. And maybe it will someday. We don't know.
Someday is tomorrow because I'm about to make it.
Someday. You're about to make it right now?
I'm about to make it right now. I'm about to go over there to Bandai and say, hey, look at this. Make that. And I'm going to throw it down in front of them and I'm going to walk away. And they're going to be like, who the fuck was that? And what was this piece of trash that he just threw at us?
It's his manifesto.
This is my manifesto.
Your One Piece manifesto.
Yeah, on what I think the One Piece is and what the Grand Line represents and who your mama went out with last. All of it. It's in there.
It is a glorious thing to have such a free mind to be able to be so creative and really actually manifest anything you want to. I'd love to manifest a camera shot to the wheel. Can we look at the wheel for a second? Because we've manifested a few more things on there. We've manifested a mystery hanger. Do you guys know what mystery hangers are? The One Piece mystery hangers? Have you guys ever heard of One Piece mystery hangers? They're amazing. You got to collect all 8. There's 8 different Straw Hat characters that you can get out of these, and I found a treasure box
Have an issue with the wheel.
full of them today. You know, we had monkey balls on our show on Whatnot, right? But today I found these mystery hangers, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have them all, and I have to get them all for the One Piece Keepers. I thought this would be a great way also to give back to our One Piece Keepers with an extra little piece of treasure in their box when I send it, right? How cool are these? You've got Monkey D. Luffy, you've got Chopper, Nami, Usopp. There's Nico Robin, Sanji, Brook, and Zoro. And they kind of are funny. Remember you guys were telling me about those little monster faces?
We might only be able to use the white parts of the wheel.
What will it be? Oh, all right. So there's our wheel, guys. I love updating the wheel and putting new things on there. Still singles, still super rares.
Well, they can only see the white.
Oh.
So we
okay.
might only be able to do the white parts of the wheel spin.
Oh, is that going to be a thing later on? You mean when we're whatnotting? Oh, all right. So we'll have to do something about that. We'll figure it out in the intermission. No problem. But we've got keychains still on there. Oh, you know what?
And it
OP-04
rolls closer to
OP-04 is going to have to come off. That's going to have to come off.
We'll take that off.
Yay! You know what we'll do? We'll put another mystery hanger on there. The One Piece mystery hanger. Yee! So exciting! I love having new presents and new gifts. So this was one of the awesome things that I found today, guys. I bought the whole box. The whole box of mystery hangers. Isn't that cool? So that we can do that kind of reveal.
Guys, we got a whole lot of mystery and a whole lot of hangers coming
Yeah.
your way. Which character are you hoping to get?
Which character do you want?
Let me see what's on there. I like that little Sanji and the Brook for sure.
Aw, yeah, Brooke is cute. All right, well, why don't you open up that pack and see what's in it for you?
Oh!
You get to keep what's in the pack. A party pack, a mystery hanger
Guys,
for
let's see what's in the
Amanda. We
pack.
love to do a reveal here on the show. Since Sham is here and she's your #1 fan, let's open up a party and a pack and a mystery hanger and see what these look like.
I got
It's so
Luffy.
cute.
Oops.
Oh, Luffy.
I got
Luffy. Oh my
Luffy.
gosh, it's so Luffy goofy.
So
Is he a squishamal? Can you squish him? He looks swishy. Oh, he is a little squishy. Squish-a-mosh.
Little stress ball
Squish-a-mosh.
Luffy.
Oh, he's got a little hole on his booty. There's air coming out of there, just like I expected.
You guys ever wanted to see Luffy's
With
butthole? There it
Luffy.
is.
There it is. Oh, the
Guys,
mystery
thank you,
hangers
thank
are
you.
great. So you can hang that from anywhere. Where are you going to hang it from?
I'm probably gonna give this to Sham.
You're going to give it to Sham. Aw, the giving just keeps on giving and going.
I know she loves Luffy.
That's
And
awesome.
she likes squishy things, so
Yeah, she does
I'm gonna
like
give this
squishy
to her.
things. So out and about today, I was on my treasure hunt for more things for the One Piece Keepers, and I found these really adorable stickers. This super cute holographic Chopper, super cute, and the Monkey D. Luffy, super cute, and this super cute little guy right here I thought would be perfect to bless out to one of our One Piece Keepers who's actually here in the stream. As a One Piece Keeper, I want to say this little one is for you, Sham. So I'm going to leave this with Amand. So this is your customer appreciation blessing. I hope you can find something super cute to put it. He's super holographic, and I can't think of somebody better for that to go to. So since she's a Demon Slayer fan, that's out the door as far as blessings go. But I still have
come
2
a
Monkey
little
D's
babies.
and a chopper. And what I thought to myself was, self, you do love doing your podcast. You do like doing opening and revealing things that are part of yourself and your collection. That's a part of your happiness and joy too in the One Piece world. So maybe one of these is also going to be kept by me, like this Monkey D. Luffy one. So this is for my personal collection for me. And then these will go out as little fun things for the One Piece keepers as well. Now, as I was on my treasure hunt here and there and everywhere, I found a few packs of this, a few packs of that, a few packs of this, a few packs of that, and then I found some cool stickers. So when I find cool stickers like this, and they're holographic as well, one of the things that I do is I will take it apart because, again, there's a couple of stickers in there. I love opening things, even if it's the outside of a pack. So these are like booster pack stickers. So there's the fun of that. And then inside of here, we're going to do a quick reveal on these stickers. Where are the clippers? Let's see. Can we open it on here without the clippers? Will it open without the clippers? Collect all 60 stickers. So there's 60 different kinds of stickers that you can get from these types of packs, guys.
60?
60. Collect all 60 stickers. So in this particular pack, there's going to be 5. That's crazy. 5 stickers in each pack. 60 to collect in different ones. Let's go. All right. The reveal is real and the reveal is fun. Let's see what gets out of there. Ooh, right out the door, it's Zoro. Very nice. That's a cool reveal for tonight for the One Piece Keepers, One Piece of Me show. Usopp, also a great card, nice and holographic. Again, there's 60 of them you could get. Whoa, I'm on a roll with the Straw Hat crew. There's Sanji. And, whoa, Robin. Very nice. And I got Nami. Wow, you guys. Out of 60 cards that I could have gotten, I got a lot of those Straw Hats, which are awesome sauce. And, of course, because we are always doing blessings
Sanji,
here,
though.
Sanji is definitely for my man. Come on, not my man, you know what I mean, but it's definitely from a Sanji man over here. There you go. That one is for you. And as always, Zoro is for Devin. Devin, there's your One Piece holographic. One Piece of Me. One Piece of Me is getting these 3. One Piece of Me is getting these 3.
So these are stickers?
They're stickers, holographic stickers. You can put them on something cool like your computers. Yeah, so, well, you're giving your Monkey D. Luffy clip to Sham. So now you have a Sanji holographic. Sure, you may not want to stick it on there. Maybe just like use a magnet to put up there with your Sanji magnet. You know, maybe you might want to put it somewhere else later. You don't want to like commit. Maybe you want to commit to the refrigerator. I don't know. I do love this Nami, and I do love this Nico Robin. So these I will put for my personal collection. And so what I'll do with this Usoppin, yep, I call him Usoppin sometimes. Usoppin! Okay, I'm going to take Usoppin and I'm going to put him into a party pack. So a party pack, again, if you're not getting something from here, you're getting something from here. And you know what? With this particular sticker, I am going to put a pack of the Wings of the Captain. So there you go. I took those stickers out, but I added the pack back in. So there you go. One piece of this, one piece of that. And on top of that, I'll throw down a Sabo right inside of that party pack. Now, because I said I was going to put one piece of OP-11 in there, let's magically pull something. Ooh, what about Hibari? Navy Sword Hibari. It is a super rare from OP-11. So let's say I take this little guy right here, this little girl, and I put her in a sleeve because she's a super rare, an English super rare from OP-11, and that's pretty rare right now. Tell you what, you get a super rare and you're running a red deck and you like that card and you need it from OP-11, that's going in there too. So 2 super rares, a pack, and an Usopp card. That's a party pack, guys. That's a party and a pack. Hee hee, and that's how I do. And then, as I was walking along, dun 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 dun, I came across some super cute keychains that I love. I think these are so cute. These are such great treasure to put on the wheel for extra little prizes for the One Piece Keepers. Also to put into the customer appreciation packs, into the boxes. I love the little Going Sunny with the little dudes inside there. See there? Beep, 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 doop, boop, boop. And they swish around just like they do on the ship. So there's a Going Merry and there's a Thousand Sunny. And you know how much I love Justwell. And you know how much he loves Sabo. And so on my merry way, I saw this Sabo keychain. And I was like, you know who would love a Sabo keychain in their customer appreciation box? Justwell would. So that's going into his customer appreciation box. He's not going to know that now unless he comes back and watches the whole thing.
Just well, I'm
Ace?
stealing it.
Is it? Did I just get that wrong?
I think that's Ace's hat.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is Ace's hat.
The
But it's
narrator
same
messes
fruit,
up.
You know, same devil fruit.
Oh, man, the narrator messed that up. I'm sorry.
Just well can still have it because he's fruity.
So sorry. No, he's not getting that now. He likes Sabo. He didn't want Ace.
Awkward.
Awkward. No.
It's the same devil fruit, but it's
I'll
Ace's
go.
hat.
I'll find Sabo. I'll find Sabo out there somewhere. That's my next treasure hunt. Tomorrow I will find a Sabo. So you know what?
Tomorrow we track down
Who
Sabo.
dat loves Ace. So let's go over this, you guys. Let's talk about our whatnot customers and talk about them. You guys want to talk about our customers on our stream?
Only if it's talking shit.
All right. Well, let's talk some shit about how much money they've spent with us.
Are we going
Yeah,
we're going down
Don't
some
talk
stats?
some
We're
shit
gonna-
about
we're
how
gonna talk
much
about some
money you
stats.
spent.
A little cheddar. There. You want to
know?
know how many berries were spent with the One Piece Keepers?
How many berries?
I feel like we should save that
For another time.
for the customer appreciation.
All right. Well, here's who we're going to be appreciating. I think we should talk about who we're going to appreciate. Number one at the top of the sales is Perfectly Imperfect.
Ooh.
And at the top of amount of orders ordered, that would be Harrison Hill, 2025. Just Well is just underneath both of them. Highest sales and highest orders.
Damn, just well.
Yeah. And then as cross references, both sales and orders, King Blank, Buck Wild, Big Dog, Clown, Harley Quinn. Pringle is on the list, and Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
And do you guys know who might be like? All right, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not even gonna ask you. I was gonna ask if you thought maybe you knew who it was. You might have seen it on my list, but it starts with an N.
What's the thing?
The list of top sales / top orders.
next one on the list
The last
starts
person,
with
the
an
last
N?
person on the list. If I went Perfectly Imperfect, Just Well, Harrison, King Blank, Big Dog, Buck Wild, Pringle, Harley, Clown, Thunderbolt. Who else might be on there with the start of an N?
Nicole.
It's not Nicole. I'm Nicole.
It's Matt.
It's not Nat.
Matt.
I
Nat.
said Matt. N.
Matt with an
N.
N.
Oh, it starts with an N.
Starts with an N.
I was thinking M.
Yeah.
That's why I said Nicole.
Okay, it would be it would be close. It would definitely be
Starts with an N?
Yeah,
Nixed
starts-
it.
Hey!
Oh, there you go.
Right. Nixted came
Nice.
in. That is absolutely true. So we have quite a following, don't we?
We got the biggest following on Whatnot ever seen in the history of human beings.
You guys are
actually.
all getting lots of love
Probably
from
We
us.
got more
true.
followers than T-Pain.
We got more followers that on Whatnot than freaking Critical
Rock
has
does
on
in real life.
YouTube.
I don't know about that. We really want to throw that down with The Rock.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
competing
is The
with The
Rock
Rock.
a One Piece fan? We should find out.
What do you think The
out.
Rock would sell on Whatnot?
One Piece cards,
Hair
if he met us.
products. Because he's trying to sell hair products.
He is?
Uh,
Is that real?
he would be
Is that
selling-
fake news?
He'd be
No,
selling.
It was so goofy. Everybody was making fun of him because he announced he was making hair products, and they're like, "What hair do you have to be in the conversation about hair products?"
Oh my gosh.
Like people were making jokes about him for it.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
He is
There's
funny.
memes about it.
He's probably on Whatnot selling himself to be in people's movies.
Probably. And I'm
For
sure
low
that's probably
prices.
where a lot of people will, of course, get,
That's where they get him because he's in everything.
True.
He just says yes.
Yeah. Yes, I'll do that movie. Sounds fun. I'll
You know
take
he
that
has a thing in
adventure.
his contract about with the Fast and Furious movies that he can't lose a fight on screen.
Wow.
Yeah, if he can't.
That's
he's
a real
not
thing.
allowed to.
Huh. I wonder
Has
if
to end
Luffy
in a
has that
draw.
same deal, and that's why they keep drawing him out there. No.
Probably
Maybe.
until the end when he dies.
Is dying losing or is that the ultimate win?
Yeah.
It depends.
Maybe you're welcoming it at that point.
Maybe.
I was on my merry way, walking along, getting some treasure, and I found so much of it today. Do you guys know what else I found today? You know what other treasure I found?
What else?
Hee hee hee! I found a little treasure for myself, for my collection, and for me because I thought, oh my gosh, it's a devil fruit hair clip. Ah! Look at
That's
how
cool.
cool this is, right? And I thought, oh my gosh, this is definitely something that the narrator has to have. I couldn't believe it. I was like, you know what? I've never seen one of those before. It's pretty cool. I really love it. I was like, it's sparkly, it's shiny. I'm attracted to shiny things. I will literally use this to keep my hair up during times when it is hot. One of those times is now. So let's see how that looks and give it a shot. So we'll do a little There it is down. And then we'll do this. See. Give it a little tippity top of the hair top thing, and see if I can get this right and what it might look like. How does that look from the side?
Pretty good.
Did they get
I
that
like
just
it.
right? So there's that. And then, it could always just be like a little like side thing, like hanging out over here, whatever. No, it's heavy. It's not gonna hold. That's heavy. That's not gonna hold. All right. So we could always do it down low, up higher, down low. Also holding the hair back. Also, that's pretty cool too, because then I can wear my hat. So I can have my hat on and have my devil fruit clip in.
You can double dip.
I can double one piece dip.
We
The OPP.
devil fruit dipping.
Yeah. So cool, right? I love it. So more treasure was found
Definitely
for me.
lost
And then I also found this really cool thing for myself too. It's the Going Merry times the Garp warship.
Devin is gone.
It's one piece. And here's the thing. Look at this. I don't know what it is, but I thought this
I
was
don't know what it is.
cool.
Lost
And I was
what?
like, you know what? Devin would love me to have one of these, right? It would save me from
my
having
gosh,
something
we
else,
lost it,
right?
Devin.
What do
Yeah,
got
you need
there?
that.
What
lost
did you
it.
lost?
Lost what?
I don't know where it is.
What? What?
What hat?
I found it.
Okay.
Oh, snap. You lost
Toss
your
that over to
mic.
me.
Tech problems behind the scenes. So, some fun pieces for the One Piece keepers. Look at this, Amant. Who do you think on our list would love this? This little keychain right here. It spins around. Well, it
Just
spins
about
around this way.
everybody, I think.
Yeah, everybody would love this, right? So cool.
That thing was badass.
Yeah, so we'll have to definitely find somebody that will put that in their box. We'll make those choices together. How about that? As we do
Alright.
some more little things that we can find for them for their boxes.
Some research.
Yeah. And like I said, I was shocked to see now almost 12 different places have such a variety of so many different One Piece things. And I was so happy to actually just get things that we could not only open up here onto the show, but I was so glad to finally add some things to my personal collection because it had been a while.
Sam says it's a badge reel.
It's a badge reel?
That over there.
Oh, a badge reel. Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking, Sham, is I could put my ID badge in there. So, yeah, there's the back of it. Like I said, I thought, Devin would be like, hey, that actually is
She
something
loves
cool
it.
because then you won't lose it, narrator.
Where'd you
Because
get
it had
I
a
need to
clip
get her
on there.
one.
I know, isn't it
She
so
wants one. I need to find it for her
cool?
now.
It came from one of the stores that I went on a treasure hunt
Right,
today
we're
on the
gonna have to
Treasure
go
Coast
there.
in the Treasure Coast Mall. So that's
I'm
where it
gonna have to
was.
Go there, find that for my baby girl.
There was stuff all over the place. I was like, treasure, 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 treasure. Everywhere I turned, I looked on the ground. Box of OP-11, English. I was like, what? It's my lucky day. And then I was like, stickers, statues, this, that, everything. And then I went to the farthest end of the corner of the mall, and I thought to myself, you know what would be cool is if that vending machine was still there that has Pokemon cards and trading cards in it. Yes, there's a vending machine in our Treasure Coast Mall that has Pokemon cards in it in Japanese and some Chinese cards. And I've seen One Piece cards. I think I just ate a bug. Might have been a mosquito, so it might have just saved us all. So anyway,
Narrator eats a bug live on
it flew
stream.
right in my mouth.
We got the frog cam.
It's just a bug. Okay, it's just a bug. This is so exciting. Wait until you guys hear this.
I don't
So,
want to hear "Where's Lil Frog" ever again.
Where's little frog?
I went to the vending machine and I tapped it twice and I got 2 packs of OP-11 EB-02 in Japanese. So at first I thought they were English, but they are Japanese packs. So somebody put them in these really cool, clever little clear packages. And then look, you guys, there's a monthly raffle giveaway. Step 1, scan the QR code and follow our page. Like and share the monthly giveaway post. Tag one friend you want to rip a pack with and DM us a picture of your raffle ticket.
Right,
so we got to do that, we got to do that, and we got to do that. And I thought, oh man, we're doing that on YouTube with the peeps to see what the hey is in
the QR code.
What's in the box? What's in the clear box? So I got one for me and one for you, Amon, to rip on the show, for our show. Rip, to do an unveiling, to do an unveiling, to do an unboxing, to do a little unclearing, to do an unvending. It's an unvending boxing.
I can tell by the weight that it's a pristine 10.
Yeah? Pristine 10?
It's a mint pristine 10. I can tell by the weight of it.
I think mine is a super rare or an SP card.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of those really cool patchworky ones. All right, so you want to do yours first, and then I'll do mine?
I don't actually know what this is.
All right,
Oh,
so
wow.
get on camera with your hands if you can reach over there if you need me to scooch. If you need me to scooch, I can scooch back. Let's do it. Okay. Guys, this is Amon's hands, and this is his box, his vending box of EB-02 Japanese for his personal collection. He gets to keep everything in the box. What's in the box? What's in the vending machine box for EB-02 in Japanese? Just a few cards, and we'll get to the hollow. Hollow. Hollow if you something. That should have been something. Very nice. I love those event cards. They are beautiful. So that's a new thing. So hold on to your ticket. Hold on to your ticket, One Piece Keeper. Ooh. It's the one that goes.
That's how it goes.
Huh?
That's how it goes.
That's what it said. That's what I saw it say. Can we keep these little guys? These are so cute. Look at that. Treasure Coast fan stand. The Treasure Coast fan stand. Thank you, Mike, for introducing me to the One Piece Keepers. All right. No, thank you, Mike, for coming closer to me. Let's see what we get. Ooh, so exciting. Maybe it's a manga, finally, from a vending machine. Wouldn't that be a holy hell?
Leader.
Oh, my gosh. It is Carrot. Ooh, sup? Karoo. All great cards. All great characters. I love them all. Ooh, Aurora no Zoro. That's all right. We will take it. That's always treasure.
Nice Roronoa.
Hey, we gave it a shot. We took the opportunity to see what was in those vending machines, and now we know. And we each got this really cool clear box that we're all going to use for something, right? Aren't we going to use this for something?
I'm using mine right now.
Yeah, it's cool. I love it. So that clear box is my little piece of treasure, one piece of treasure over there. So it was like hangers and keychains and cards. Oh my. And then, zoop, after that happened, and stickers, and then I came across these nuts. Are you kidding me? I was like, oh, I got to have one of those. These are figural bag clips that are wanted. See how flat they are? I can't wait to see what these actually look like coming out. Ooh, they look like that. Those are all the different characters that you could get on them. Ooh, do you want to see that, Pack?
What?
I know, right? You could collect them all. One Piece, collect them all.
Batteries not included.
So cool.
They got the Enel poster too.
Isn't it awesome?
They got the Enel wanted poster on
Isn't
there.
Isn't it awesome? So, wanted figural clips. I picked up a couple of them for the One Piece Keepers for blessings for you guys, for One Piece Keeper fam, for the fans, right? For the Customer Appreciation Day, that could be something. That's going to be something. And then I also saw, like, the treasure just kept going and going and going and going. This is a Unite Them All. Borsalino, Garp, Sakazuki, Isho, Smoker. This is one of those hidden dissectables. So it's kind of a bad guy one. And I thought, you know what? Somebody might love this, especially...
Dissectables.
It's a dissectable.
Do you cut them open?
Smoker just be doing his own thing.
It'd be cool.
He hardly even Navy.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? You know what?
I'm hoping
We're going to put this as a One Piece Keeper treasure hunt prize for tonight. You think that's a good idea?
I think so.
That's a pretty good treasure for somebody to go for on the treasure hunt.
Get that-
especially since they're getting OP-11.
Get OP-11, get that treasure, or
Blind
your
box,
skin's gonna
baby.
get 8.
Hello.
Blind box, baby.
Yeah. It's so cute. Now, as I was on my merry way, I discovered even more treasure on my treasure hunt today. I discovered these 2 mangas right here.
What?
Yes. And I thought to myself, you know what? One is Ace's story. So we definitely have to find somebody who loves Ace because I forgot it was Sabo. And so I got this golden book for an Ace lover because it's all golden. It's Ace's story, the formation of the Spade Pirates. How crazy, awesome, and holographic and cool is that? You see it? You see it? You see it? You see how sparkly it is? It's so shiny. So that's for an OPK fan.
That's the part where...
And look at that.
Oh, this is the story where they go to Egghead. If you guys haven't read Egghead, then you're behind. I haven't read Egghead.
You're behind.
You're
Yeah.
behind. I'm behind. We're all behind this One Piece movement.
They're
So-
dealing with Buggy in the manga for me.
Yeah, so
started reading.
treasure, everywhere I look. And then, as I was going along my merry way, I found even more treasure. And I started to think, do I really need to get this particular treasure? And so I was like, let me think about it. And then as I was thinking about it, I found this piece of wanted treasure. It's a magnet, a wanted magnet from the box top box.
We got a top box.
We got one of those in the Treasure Coast Mall.
Box got top game.
We got
Crazy.
box
magnet.
lunch
For the One
in
Piece
the Treasure
keepers.
Coast Mall.
So, needless to say, you guys, I could
Lots
talk
of
all day
treasure.
about the treasure from the Treasure Coast Mall and the treasure that is real in the One Piece world, because what I predicted 2 years ago, which was just a little tiny piece, one tiny piece of treasure in 3 little pieces and parts of our Treasure Coast area, is now many stores with many One Piece statues, with many One Piece cards, with many One Piece keychains and dissectables and monkey balls and mystery hangers and clips and all of these wonderful things. But the coolest thing I bought for myself all day, because Customer Appreciation Day will be for the peeps out there and for the customers and everybody and for our fam. And you guys, you know I spoil you regularly. And with OP-11 and pre-release coming up, everybody's going to get spoiled with new cards from OP-11 from all directions. And also, of course, you know, ridiculous pieces of gold and treasure as well coming your way. I also picked up a little something for me. Because I was like, well, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And then I was like, my birthday's in July. My birthday's in July.
My birthday's in July.
So-
My birthday's in July.
I picked up a little something for me. Hold on, Sham, watch this. Wait.
Waiting.
I'm so excited. I've never seen this before. I'm so excited. And I got a discount.
We're about to see what it is.
This will blow your mind, folks. Almond, tell us about the last time you were doing real good, and then you altered your deck, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm never altering my deck again."
Yeah, so that was Sunday. And basically, after altering my deck, I realized I'm not altering my deck again. Except I'm going to alter it a couple more times to give it the cards that are coming out of OP-11 and to make sure that everybody that decided to try counter me doesn't exactly know what I have anymore. And so I can sufficiently murder everyone.
Not just murder them, eat them alive.
Yes, boil them and then scoop their eyeballs out the socket when they're nice and hot. I like that.
But that's still a few steps away from destroying the universe.
No, it's a few steps after destroying the universe.
You what? Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, what I have to say is a lot of people have decided to counter me
Yeah.
and also copy my deck. So
Would you say you're on the wave early?
I know I was on the wave early, yes. I know. And people realize that, and that's okay. I expected that. This is something I anticipated. I just need to get better at handling my counter. That's all it really comes down to.
Word. Is the narrator back with her
With the
thing?
surprise.
Her reveal?
This was one of the best gifts I could give to myself because, again, like I said, One Piece brings me so much happiness and so much joy. And my backpack was like really, really, I love my backpack. It glows in the dark. I take that on all of the little tournaments that I go to and stuff like that. So I love my backpack, but I was looking for something else that was kind of One Piece. And I had seen many people have different ideas and different things from other backpacks to purses in the One Piece world. But I love this the most because summertime is coming. I'm going to have some fun on the beach this summer, I'm sure. And I thought this was the perfect thing for the narrator to show off how much she loves One Piece. And this is it. This was a gift to me from me.
Ooh.
The
Wow.
One Piece tote bag.
Lounge fly.
Isn't that fly? Yes, very fly.
That's a
very
very
cool.
nice bag if it's made by Lounge Fly.
And I thought, cool. Look at this, you guys. The inside.
The inside.
She's scooping the guts out.
Treasure.
Has
Isn't that
the Jolly
pretty?
Roger. The Straw
The
Hat
Jolly
Jolly
Rogers
Roger
in there.
all over.
So it's
That's
such
cool.
a great bag. I love it. I'm going to have, lots of places to go, like I said, where I'm going to have adventures and be able to use this. And I'll probably put a couple of other really cool, fun things and treats in there.
You gotta
And I
get
thought,
the One Piece Glock to put it in there.
the One Piece what?
Glock.
Glock?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna suspect the One Piece weed strain in
The One
baggie
Piece,
in the
yeah.
One Piece bag.
The One Piece sativa in there.
I did get these cool pajama bottoms. It was Gear 5 Luffy. It was in the box store. So lunchbox, top store, whatever it is. I love you guys.
Box lunch.
Yeah, the box lunch store is fabulous for One Piece stuff. And their
That
One
is a
Piece
really
section
nice
has
That is
grown.
pretty cool.
pants.
So cool. So
I
it's
need
just
to
the
go
bottoms.
check that out.
But I
Might
thought,
have
you
to
know
hit up
what?
Box lunch.
There it is, there's my overnight pajamas in my new bag, and happy birthday to me in July.
Couple
One
months
Piece.
early.
Yeah, so there it is.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, and I can put
That's awesome.
my decks in there as well as my dice and stuff like that, and just keep it nice and clean and neat, and bring that with me. And I could use my backpack still for like everything else that I sometimes do, which is if I'm at the stores, sometimes I purchase stuff. And I could use that for like the things I purchase. I have to have sometimes extra sleeves and top loaders in there with me in case I hit something from the packs. I want to have like my
Yep.
own stuff. So
The
it really
play
is
mats. You can put your
snacks,
play mats and stuff in.
Waters, whatever, that extra stuff. And then this can be like,
Deck.
yeah, a little neater, a little
Nice.
cleaner. Can sit next to me or beside me on the floor, a little bit different. But yeah, I love it. I feel like going on a cruise now.
Guys,
I feel like going on a One
that
Piece
does
cruise.
look like
Let's get on a ship and
it
on a boat
also
with
does
it.
look like you put a towel in it.
Yeah, it
or
looks like a
something,
beach
go to the
bag.
beach. Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
I
So,
mean,
like
it looks too
said,
high quality to actually bring to the beach, but it does. It looks like a beach bag at the same time.
And I got my paper receipt just to say thank you so much, everybody over there. They were running the, get 30%.
She got her papers, guys.
Get
We got
30%
the
off. Get
papers.
30% off. And so I went ahead and I took advantage of that as well. So it was
Nice.
a deal. It
The
was a
30%
steal.
off
It was-
deal is a good deal.
Yeah, thank you again. Like I said, it was a day filled with treasure. Filled with
Treasure
treasure.
Day, guys. Guys, if you don't like treasure, then what the hell do you like? Because I don't know anymore, man. I can't deal with you human race ass people. What the fuck? Like, you don't like treasure? What you like then? Punani? Movies?
Those are
Def
treasures.
Leppard? I don't know.
Those are treasures.
To somebody, I suppose.
You're saying Punani not a treasure?
It is to me. My wife's, anyways.
So our One Piece podcast was going to be tonight about obviously talking about a few different things, which we have talked about already. Not the longest podcast for today because we are going to go on to whatnot, and I'm going to be putting some party packs together. So I really am going to look to the two of you to actually talk some One Piece stuff and maybe just talk about some of the different things that are coming. Some of the different characters that are in it, what you guys are looking forward to most in the One Piece world. If you know of anything coming up that you would love to see us go to or see us travel around to, I'd love to know what is out there and what is coming up so that we can be a part of it. We just missed Collecticon, and I know that there's a couple of other things like Otaku Fest, but I've also seen some stuff coming up in June and in July, and maybe there's a trip that we can take that's down south maybe and hit some sort of Collecticon. And we have been wanting to go back to Miami to eat at the Thousand Sunny. Thousand Sunny peeps, we want to come back there. We've heard your food is so good.
Guys, we have a lot of plans for getting in more One Piece content out to you.
Big things
and
coming.
Big things are coming. We got One Piece food. We got One Piece cards. We got One Piece art. We got everything One Piece. You want to talk about life? We can talk about life. Talk about how you got a shark in your backyard. I don't know what's going on in your life, but tell us. We'll talk to you about it, because we're all on a crew here. We're all on a cruise, trying to make it through.
Honestly, I'm excited for going to the Thousand Sunny, but I'm also honestly kind of craving the other place again too.
It was
with the
really
corn
good.
dogs. That was crazy good.
I
What was
just
that place
wanna-
called again?
I just want to try Sanji's pilaf.
IRL.
It was called the Devil Fruit Tea Cafe.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Very good. What's in Sanji's pilaf? Does he ever tell the recipe?
Yeah, you can make it. There is a recipe book, Sanji's cooking book.
Oh yeah. We should do a One Piece cooking video.
I don't know if that gang veggie is for Eustace or what his playability is for, but that's a nice art. What were you saying, Dev?
Say we should do a One Piece cooking video one time.
No. Okay, yeah, I'd love to do that.
You want to do the pilaf?
I do the curry.
Yeah.
Sanji's curry or Tanjiro's curry. Sanji helped him make.
This is like the third time recently that curry has come up in conversation.
Do you like curry?
I've only had it once, and I want it again.
And I want it again.
Yeah. I had
did you
chickpea
have?
curry. I had an Indian roommate that made it for me, and that shit was bussin'.
I'm telling you, I love. I think it's like Marsala.
Marsala?
Yeah.
That's marsala is
Or
talking
masala?
about masala.
Masala. Yeah.
Masala.
Chicken. Oh, that's
Check
my
out
favorite.
the new Sanji.
Ooh, I love that.
That's your boy
There's
in blue.
pudding right there in the background. Yeah.
Chicken marsala is also good, but a very different recipe.
And this character is KO'd by a opponent effect. Look at top 5. Okay, he searches. And on play, return up to a character
Out
with
of
a
the out of the
5,000
camera's
power
way.
base. Okay.
That's right, Dev. I'll get this right. So, you guys are watching me put the party packs together, literally.
Yeah. How many are you doing?
rare.
24?
No, there's going to be more than that. There's going to be probably about
Chicken tikka masala. That's what I was
30,
thinking.
Yeah. 30?
40.
30 for 30?
30 for 30. With SZA, is she here?
You think she's a One Piece fan?
I know she likes anime. SZA.
Who are some big celebrity One Piece fans that you'd want to interview?
Jeff Bezos, definitely a One Piece fan.
Who would he be?
I'm just kidding. I don't think.
Who do you think his favorite character is?
Probably Wapple.
I think Eminem is a One Piece fan. I think he's going to play a no. I'm sticking with that.
I don't expect him to play it now.
So
Did you see that they showed a clip of the live action? Of them having a slumber party?
The ones Joseph wants.
The Katakuri? Is he trying to build Katakuri?
He wants purple. He said, "Don't get rid of those, Mom." Hey. Thanks, Dev. So this is how I put the party packs together. Since I've got these OP-11 super rares, I put them in top loaders. I put them in sleeves, put them in top loaders. I'm going to add them as part of the party packs because, like I said, people are going to be bidding in. They're going to take an opportunity to get a pack of OP-11. And this is literally me just opening this up and showing everybody how I do this. A little bit of how I put the party packs together. Again, I want everybody to get one piece of everything. So I try to be fair about it. Even if you're not going to get the pack and your number doesn't have that pack, I want you to at least have a super rare or something from the new set in your collection from the One Piece Keepers. I always include some sort of really cool Kabagabagan card that has a really cool back on it. I just love doing this. Like I said, there's so much fun in it. There's so much glitz and glam. And in this particular one, I'm actually going to do a tournament card as well as a Union Arena pack, which is Black Clover, which is the newest Bandai for Union Arena. So there's still some love going on in the Union world, but
a lot
again,
of Black Clover
are,
fans out there. I never watched it, but I heard it's good.
Yeah, Black Clover is pretty good. He dies at the end of it. I just made that up.
Mr.
Ooh,
Black Clover.
SEC.
Yes. Now,
Up
the
to one
most
of your
brilliant card
characters.
that I have seen so far come into my personal hands is the Kobe SEC. It is a gorgeous
Beautiful.
secret rare. It is going to be absolutely brilliant and a huge lover in the One Piece world. Now, if you feel the heaviness of this card just on its own, before it even goes into a slider, you're going to know that if you feel that in a pack, what that's going to feel like. So if you feel that in a pack, that's that weight. Look at that. Feel that weight on there with all that glitz and all that glamour on there. Oh my gosh.
jeweled that bitch.
Texture. I know. Kobe, my God. Secret, finally, he got a secret rare. And like I said, that's going to be a leader that's going to be played. So everybody's going to want to bling their deck out with this. So right out the gate, this card right here, I've got 3 of them. So you know that's going to go out the gate as being a high valued, treasured card. And that's going to probably continue on into a lot of black decks. And we've got them. So that's pretty cool that we have a couple of those. And again, I'm including some of these into the party packs, you guys. I want everybody to get one piece here and there. There's Monkey D. Garp, a great card. See how pretty that is?
Yeah.
Take a look.
That's going to be important for Kobe as well.
Yep.
And for other black decks, I
Yeah.
think, that use Navy cards.
And we know we've got the we've got the pre-release coming up. So we're going to be in there playing the game. You're going to be in there playing the game. Again, this is just because
leader for pre-release.
Not everyone will have the OP-11 love, but they will because they'll get a super rare in there, which is going to be a lot of fun. And again, I include a little bit of this, a little bit of this. This type of pack is also going to get a wheel spin. You know, this type of pack has a little bit of everything because you would have an opportunity at another super rare on the wheel. You have another opportunity with a CCG card on the wheel. You have an opportunity for a promo clip or a pack of cards, which is going to be taken off. OP-04 is no longer in the house. We got to erase that off of there for sure at intermission.
You know what we should do? I have an idea for what we should
party
do.
Packs. What should we do?
Since we got problems with the wheel being green, we got to get just little
It's not easy being green.
Velcro sticker things, and then you can Velcro a pack that that you can empty or take off or whatever.
Ooh.
And then there's 3 spots that have
Just
packs
pack.
that you could take them off and put new ones back
Maybe.
on there. And then the white spots are the things you can write in.
I think we just set everything on fire instead. How about that?
Beep, 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 beep.
Always about
beep, beep.
destruction with you.
Yeah.
That's your solution. You just get mad at something. You're like, I'm just gonna break it.
No, I don't even get mad at it. I just decide to break it anyway.
This is my favorite dish. Smashes the plate on the floor.
Basically. Wow.
And that's how I do
This
the party
is
packs.
the best Xbox
Just got it.
ever.
Just got a new fridge. This
Sets it
shit
on fire.
chills things super fast. Breaks it.
Yeah.
Throws a bomb in it.
Nami Swan.
Nami, multicolor.
Nami gets another card, you guys. She
5,
just gets
6.
another card.
That's a very strong card. You draw, 3 trash. 1 trash too.
Go ahead and read it. We'll put her
On
on top
play,
of
if your leader is multicolored, draw 3 and place 2 cards from your hand to the top of the bottom of your deck in every order.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy work.
Yeah.
And she's a blocker, 5/6.
she's a great card. Somebody in the One Piece Keepers might get this card. I don't know yet.
Gonna want that for any
gonna want
Nami
that.
leader.
Am I gonna want that? Am I saving that for myself right now? Is that
If you
I
wanna-
am is that
yeah,
I
if you
am the
want to
narrator?
play blue, yellow Nami.
There it
you're gonna want
is.
that.
She's mine. That's that bibbity bobbity boop. That makes that an easy decision.
You're gonna need, I think, at 4, 3 at least.
Am I gonna need Sanji's?
What does Sanji do again? Maybe.
Maybe. I need to
Yeah,
know.
you return a character with a base power
I needs to
5,000 or
know.
less to the owner's hand. And then if he's KO'd by an effect, he's a searcher for Straw Hats. So yeah, you probably do.
So yeah, I'll probably need him. All right, so I'm gonna put this this red card in a goddess pack. That's sometimes how that goes. So you're getting, a pack of OP-06. We never know what's going to come out of there. There's a Kabaka Baga pack, and there's a piece of OP-11. So again, I always put something fun, always put something cool, a little bit of everything into that, and we always play the game of collect the gold, right?
We're trying to collect gold. The gold is going to get you bonus treasure. And if you don't like bonus treasure, then I still don't understand.
If you don't like it, you can cry about it.
Should
And
we?
we'll be happy.
Should we actually, for our game tonight, should the extra gold be any yellow cards that are holographic on the back end, if it's a yellow rare or a yellow super rare, or playing in the yellow deck since Anel is yellow and since not the new Nami is going to be yellow? Should we be searching for yellow cards and that's going to give everybody extra gold to get to the treasure?
Since it's a Fist of Divine Speed, if any Luffy's or Katakuri pops out,
Ooh.
that's the goal.
Are there going to be a lot of them in there, though?
I think there'll
we
be
want
enough.
we want to
I don't know
be.
if there'll be a lot, but I feel like there'll be enough for, like, that's the bonus gold to get out of the pack. I feel like that's a good wild card.
Maybe. That could be something. Saving that.
We can all be something.
It could all
I
be
was
something.
something once until I
You
got
weren't?
eaten by a shark. And then I woke up a dog. That's my background, guys. If you ever wanted to know how I got here, that was it.
Imagine we did have past lives and reincarnation and you actually keep full memory.
Yep.
Wow.
That's how I know what happened in Vietnam.
Well,
We don't
that's,
talk about
almost
that
all past.
life that you had.
We got here.
Oh, wait,
All the
one of packs
atrocities.
that was
I did
smooth.
eat one of the packs, didn't I? Uh-oh. Was it the heaviest of the packs? It wasn't
Not
one of
this
these.
one.
It might have been reverse. It might have been either this one or this one. Do you want to feel them up again? Uh-oh. I may have added a thick pack into it. We were going to see which one that was. We would have had to have kept track of it, too. Ooh. That's the one?
Yeah.
Wow, you knew it right away, too. That's got to be something now. That's got to be something.
He got skills.
He does got skills.
But the question is, will those skills pay the bills?
All right, some more super rares are going into the game from OP-11. Again, in every single party pack, there has been something from OP-11 as far as a super rare, even in the packs that are going to be not packs of OP-11. So if you are, obviously searching for that, that's going to be in the game. So exciting. So this is a very exciting box. And, the thing
you
is
breaking it?
oh yeah, we're going to put them in the
Breaking
party.
it
I'm showing everybody how I
open.
make party packs, right?
Breaking it open.
Guys, if you ever wanted to
Break
know how
in
we
the
make the party
box.
packs,
Break
this
in
is
the
how we do it.
box. Yee, dee,
What's in
bop,
the
boop, bop.
box?
Look at that. Ooh, a box of OP-11.
Fresh. That fresh box smell.
Smush it, smush it. It's good. It's good. It's good. So this is what I
It
do.
smells like slightly cleaner Chinese factory.
Yeah. Japanese. They still make the English boxes, bae. There you go. What?
Japan
That's
makes the English
stickers.
boxes too.
Huh?
Japan makes the English boxes.
Yeah.
Smells like
I think so.
Japanese factory, but
And then I go
slightly
like that.
cleaner because Japanese factories are probably
And then I go like
at
that.
a little bit higher standard.
And that's all you get.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's all you get in the OP-11s. Is a
When the
pack.
pimps
You like my
and
narration voice? My voiceover, my movie voiceover
pack.
voice?
And a kabog. A kabagabagan.
What movie was it for?
Toilet movie 3000.
Toilet movie?
Toilet Movie 3000. I was recommended not to see that one.
Well, just stay for the trailer because I voiced that.
All right. I'll stay for the trailer.
Can you open this and see what it is? And this one is going to be a gift for Devin. I want him to have one of these mysteries too.
You want to open it, Devin?
You
If
can
you
open
want
it.
to open it on screen, I didn't know if you wanted to come over and
You
give
got
it a
it.
break or give it up. Let's do it. This one is for Devin. Ahoy, me matey, you're getting a.
Who do you want it to be, Dev?
Who do you want? You got a lot of characters.
I want the Brook.
Ooh.
It's Luffy.
Wow, rigged. They're all Luffy, rigged.
They're all Luffy.
Well,
I
think
call rig.
He's so cute. Well, listen, you're getting one piece of me.
I like Luffy too. That was probably gonna be one of my other choices, but I didn't want to be too basic.
Man, I was hoping you got Sanji so I could trade with him.
Oh, well, here's the thing. The narrator still has to open one. Ooh! But I'm
Listen,
busy
the
putting these
narrator
party
gets
packs
Luffy
together.
too.
And I'm wondering, how long have we been streaming live with only just one or two people in the room?
We've been an hour and 25 minutes.
All right, guys.
Alright,
so
so I
if
think
you are
maybe
not
we hop on
following,
over.
follow. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. This is us signing off from our podcast for today. If you guys have anything else more to say, we're going to actually jump into an intermission, and we're going to go live on Whatnot.
Hey,
So,
guys.
see you soon.
We're gonna see you
Check-
soon on Whatnot. Get in on Whatnot. If you're not on Whatnot, we are over there as One Piece keepers. Get in on our treasure hunt. Get in on our OP-11 packs. We're gonna sell these hot right here. Bada bing, bada boom. So come through, have a good time. All right, bye.
And check out Toilet Movie 3000.
Check out Toilet Movie.
Coming to a theater near you. Just watch the trailer.
Watch
I
the
just really
trailer.
care.
That's all you
I only
need to
care
watch
about that.
about.
One Piece,
I don't
one
get paid for the movie. I don't get royalties or
One
anything.
Piece, one love, one
Just the
piece.
trailer. All right. Bye.
Bye.